Yeah, we're gonna sit up here. Do you want to sit up here with me?
Yeah. Right here.
All right. Hey guys, this is Tiffany. I'm the Conscious Crafter. You can find me on Ravelry as Conscious Crafter. You can find me on Instagram as The Conscious Crafter. And Leah wants to pop in too. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm a bit lazy right now.
She's been out playing in the cold. All right. Do you want to get down so Mom can do this? Don't sit here? All right. And I have a Facebook group, and it is called the Conscious Crafting Podcast, I believe. I don't post very much on it, only because I don't go to Facebook a lot as my Conscious Crafter name. I've got lots of finished objects. I've got lots of whips. Lots of Halloween stuff to talk about, because that was kind of fun. Yeah, so we'll get started. I'm wearing two of mine, so I finished my gloves. They're the Rocking with Granny.
Bye.
Rocking with Granny, I think is what it's called, or something Granny Stitch, and it's got rocking in it, I believe. I showed these the last time, but they weren't finished, so here's the finished one. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love how they're long. I think if I'm gonna make sister, can you find Jack's cup for me, please? I think I'm gonna make all my gloves long like this. I like them like this, so that'll be fun. They're hot, so I'm taking them off. I put them on to show you, and now I'm done with them. My second one is my versatile Karen cake shawl wrap, but I used the sweet roll. So I'll see if I can stand up and show you. Anyway, it's pretty cute. I used 3 balls, almost 3. Leah, can you help Jack find his cup, please? Do you hear me, Leah? So there's this. It was really quick. I mean, it's a long time for me because it took me a while because I kept working on other things. But as a whole, it didn't take very long. So all it is a granny stitch all the way through and up and down and all that stuff. So again, it's hot, so I'm going to take this off. And then I decided, because I wanted all my towels to go on my oven, like the handle part. But I didn't want to make towel holder button and everything to hook on to my towels I have. So I made this. Let me see if I can get it close. It's a towel holder ring. So what you do is you make double crochets, you put an edging on it, and then you do like a chain of how many on each side, and then you could fold it and put a towel through it. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. It's really easy. I thought I wrote the pattern down, but maybe I didn't. If I don't link it down below, it's on my Ravelry projects page for sure, if you want to go there and see what it is. Then I made this gigantic hat. Gigantic hat. It's supposed to be a gift, and I used my husband's head as a test, and it fits him perfectly. But it looks huge, and I don't know if it's because it's super bulky yarn that it looks huge, but it is enormous. I don't know. It's got a little bit of ease to it, so it's not... Are you in there?
Bye.
Okay. It's got a little bit of ease in it, so it's not, you know, snug on his head.
I'm too lazy.
You're too lazy too? Anyways. But it fits him, and it's super weird because I keep looking at it thinking that no one else is going to fit in this. I do not know how in the world... Here, I'll even put it on my head. Look at that. Like how huge that is. That is enormous. But it fits my husband. He's got an enormous head. And my husband doesn't have hair. He shaves his head, so his head is almost bald. And it fits his head. It's insane. I don't know how this is going to fit anybody. But I might keep this and then make another hat. And maybe throw both of them in as a gift and be like, here, take this one just in case. I don't know, but it's huge. Huge! Whew. So, that's my finished objects. I've got lots of whips. Where should I start? I will start here. So, some of these are things that I've shown many times. Or not many times, I am so sorry. That I haven't showed, but I've been working on. But there's really not much to show on them because it's just, you know, they just get bigger. There's really nothing to show. And I work on so many things that I don't feel the need to, like, show progress on one little thing. So, this is called, let me get the name right, The Scent of Spring Hooded Cape by Maz Kwok. And I'm just about done with the cape part. Let me see if I've got the right, I think I do. It's hard to tell. So it's got, sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to do this very well because I'm an awful person at this whole Vanna White thing. So it's got these kind of pointy edges. And I got about 3 more rows to go on that. And then I have to do the hood part. And I think I've put two balls so far of the Astra pink yarn I got from Claudia. In that. And I think I have enough. I hope, because this eats up yarn. I wouldn't think this would, but oh my lord, is it eating up yarn. So I'm almost done with that. And I'm not sure if that's going to be a gift or not, or just something for my kids to play with. I just wanted to get the yarn out of the way, and I thought the project was super cute. What else do I have to show? Here I am saying what else do I have to show, and my bed is cluttered with projects. Ridiculous. So this is the knitting project I have. And it is done in the Cascade Sunseeker yarn. And all it is a scarf type thing that is just knit all the way across. There's no right or wrong, it's all knit, so it really doesn't matter, I guess. But I think I'm about halfway through. It's so weird after crocheting a lot and then going back to knitting for a little bit. The amount of yarn you go through in crochet compared to knitting is insane. I keep looking at the ball thinking I'm going to run out soon and I need to be careful because at the last row you increase every other stitch. Alright, is everybody okay out there?
He was pretending to chop me with a piece of Lego.
Okay, let's not pretend to chop things with Legos, okay?
No.
Okay. Dear Lord, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it increases.
You remember?
Uh-huh. It increases with every other stitch, so I need to make sure I have the yarn left to finish. And I have tons of yarn left. I mean, it's insane. I would never have thought. I mean, it doesn't have that much yardage either. I think it had like 236 yards or something, and I still have a ton of that left. Anyways, it's surprising to me. This is going to be a gift, for sure. I don't even know who it's going to go to. I'm super excited. I'm caught up in my yarn. Hold on just a minute. Technical difficulty. What did I do? Okay, I will fix that later because that is a big old mess. Put that down here so I don't forget. Okay. So, I did talk about doing the 2-panel top. That's in the book I have.
I do it.
Tried to show you some Legos.
I do it.
Again, he tried to show you some Legos. All right. So this is the first panel, and I'm done with that one. All right, guys. What do you need?
Oh, I thought you were saying goodbye.
No, I'm not. Nope, I'm still going. I would get done quicker if you guys could go play.
I do. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye now.
All right.
Bye now.
So now I'm on the second panel. And it's right there, and I've still got a whole bunch of rows to go. And then I will definitely have to add length to the bottom because it's going to come up way short, and I don't like that. But that's almost done-ish. All right, put that down there. And another gift. I have another hat because I think this is going to be the hat year for gifts, especially for the men in my family because I'm not creative enough to figure out what to give them that isn't a hat. All right, Jack, can you go play with Leah, please? Thank you. All right, so this is called the Fascination Street Slouchy. And it is done in the Big Twist yarns, gingerbread and black. And it's just striped all the way through. Again, I'm almost done with this one. And it'll be super cute. I'm so excited. I like this beanie a lot. I'm not so sure I like switching colors a lot. I'm not really into that, but because for some reason, well, it's probably because I'm not as tight as I should, but I get these weird bumps. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Right there, can you see that bump? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, it's kind of a bump when I switch colors. It's hard to tell there. But Jack! Really? Child? Really? Anyway, so I'm almost done with that one too. I'm almost done with Christmas gift stuff. I'm so excited. And then I'll be able to make just a little bit of extras just in case I second guess myself right at the end. Jack, baby, I really need you to go to the other room, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. And I have another gift. And this one, again, I'm almost done with. And I don't think I've showed, no, maybe I did show this a lot. I'm not sure. After I think about it. But I've got the handles and all the way to the bag left. And I am still on one ball of the sweet roll. One ball of this, and I'm almost done. I've got about like 2 rows left of the handle. I'm super impressed on how much yarn this did not eat up. I was like, wow, okay, so now I have a whole nother ball. And hopefully I don't have to get into the other ball. That would kind of suck. But I'll do it if I need to. That was called Ocean Serenity Bag on Ravelry. Jack, do you really want to sit up here? Okay, let's sit up here. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Are you good? Okay, I'm going to keep showing things, okay? Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, this is a shawl. And I'm thinking I'm going to keep it for a gift, but not a Christmas gift.
Bye.
Okay. So this is called, let me get it out. It is called, ooh, I didn't realize it had such a weird name. Lowthia. E-D-L-O-T-H-I-E. Lowthia, I think is how you would say it. Mine is not turning out near as pretty as the original one because the original one calls for fingering weight. And I'm using DK. And a bigger hook. So it's this, and I'm going to switch yarns between the white, the pink. I think I have a yellow that I'm going to put in there too. It's all my baby like DK. All right, honey, I really need you to go play with sister. I'm almost done, baby. Thank you. That's all the baby DK weight yarns I have that I'm going to throw in here because it's not enough to make something big out of, and I don't have any babies in the family yet. Or anymore, really, because there's other kids, but they're older. So there's that. I don't know if I like the pattern. I have to concentrate a lot on it. And it's hard for me to do that without messing up royally. This is my top I'm making with my unraveled yarn. And I've got the first lace part done. And I'm super, super happy about it. Because I have never done lace in this tiny of a yarn. This is a sport weight yarn. When I started it, I realized about halfway through the whole, these pretty little cross things, I've realized that half of them are done right, half of them are done wrong. I guess it's hard really to tell. I don't really want to show you my mistakes because I want to be perfect at all times, right? Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. And like I always say, it's not as red. That yarn is not as red as it shows on camera. It's more of a rose type red. I think, yeah. So that's fun. That's really exciting. Now it's going to go back quicker again because now it's just double crochet up until you get to the shoulders, and then you do it on the shoulders, and then you sew them up, and then you do the sleeves. So, yay! What else I got? This is going to be a gift as well for possibly a child. This is the Granny Stitch bag, I think is what it's called. Granny Stripe boutique bag. It's supposed to be like this big, but I decided to make it longer because I wanted to use up the yarn. And this is, I am not sure what this yarn is, but I know it's got to be Premier Yarns because it feels like a Premier yarn. And I have no idea the colorway, but it's fun and festive and I like it. So all I need to do now is sew up the bottom and make a bottom out of it. And then it'll be a bag and weave in my ends. So yeah, so that'll be super fun for a super awesome kid in my family. I think I'm down to like the last 3 maybe, hopefully. I'm sorry, I've had all these sitting here and I've been working on them for a long time and I haven't showed you guys it, and I'm just about done on some of them, so I want to make sure I show them to you. So this is a gift for someone in this vicinity, and so I'm not going to say what it is. If you want to go back and find out what this is, I think I do say what this is a while ago. Yeah, I'm making a bunch of them for all of the bigger kids in my family. So there's this one. I'm almost done with it. It's taking forever because it's a bigger size. I've started the smaller size one for the middle child. It's this one. So there's that. This is with a Karen Baby Pound. I didn't know they did that, but that's what I have. What do you need, sweetheart?
My back hurts, and I kind of feel like I need to pop it or something.
Okay. I will come help you when I'm done. Okay? I'm almost done. The less time I get interrupted, the faster I get this done. Alright, so I think I have 3 more, guys. I know this is going to be a long video because I still have other stuff to talk about. Or 2 more. So here's my hat that I've been working on that I can't wait to wear because I think it's going to be super cute. And it's, what's it called? The Wonderless Beanie by Kristen Holloway. And it's got all of that texture. Isn't that cute? I absolutely love it. So I've got about 4 more rows to go. It's going to be super tight. And I don't know how slouchy it's actually going to be. But I dig it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's stretchy and it's really soft yarn. I dig it. So that's almost done. I'm going to have a ton of projects to start because half of these is going to take me about maybe a half an hour to an hour to finish. So I can have like 5 of these finished in one night. Do you think I'll do that? Probably not. So I started another knitting project because the knit sweater that I showed you I had the collar finished for, I didn't like it. I messed up on the increases and I could not figure out how to fix it. And the more I tried to fix it, the more I screwed it up. And the pattern was confusing and I thought, I'm just going to frog this. I'm going to do something else. And I put it away. I was done with it. So instead of starting another sweater for myself, I knew I needed to get more gifts done. So I started a knit scarf. It is the No Purl scarf. I think it's just called No Purl. And it's by Purl Soho. It's a super, super easy scarf. I hate purling. But to me, this is it's too close to purling. Like, this is like a step just before you purl. And so, I think for this, I could have easily purled. But I do like the way this looks. So this isn't purling. This is just slipping the stitch instead of doing the purl stitch. Let me try to get in there closer. There we go. That shows it a little better. There you go. I like the way this looks. So, and I went thinking about, I don't think I've actually shown this yarn. Maybe I have. But I got this, not in a huge yarn haul, but like I stopped at Walmart and I ended up getting this yarn and I don't think I ever showed it. Maybe I did. But I got Mandala yarn and I got it in the Warlock colorway. And I'm going to use it as a scarf. And I think it'll be super cute. I'm so excited. It feels good to get into knitting without screwing up again. I'm like, oh, I love knitting when I do it correctly. Other than that, I can't stand it. It drives me insane. But it feels good. It's a different feeling compared to crochet. Crochet is, they're just two different things, but they equally have their own internal feeling for me. Like, I feel something different when I knit than when I crochet, but they're both incredibly satisfying. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm being weird. I don't know, but maybe other people feel like that. So that's everything I'm working on. Of course, I'm working on the big blanket, but it's just getting bigger. There's really nothing worth to show. It's just getting bigger. Other than that, that's everything I'm working on. So Halloween came and went. We went up to my my brother-in-law's house and did Halloween there. I'm doing this on my phone, so I don't know how to insert pictures without going into an editor, and I don't have that on my phone, and I don't know how to use that. So I would insert a picture of them in their costumes, but I don't know how to do that. So if you want to see a picture of my kids, I will put one on Instagram, and you can see it there. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Yeah. It was fun. It's hard for us as a vegan family to do Halloween because maybe 5 out of 20 candies they can have. What we do is we get them natural fruit snacks, and instead of having that candy, the candy they get from Halloween, they can have those instead. That way we can kind of control it better. We know exactly what's in it. We control the sugar content. I mean, that kind of stuff. it's easier that way. The only disappointing thing is that one of her cousins does consume dairy, so she's able to have all the candy. Her parents don't allow her to have all the candy, but she does have a good amount of dairy candy. So there's that. But, sorry, there's something in my eye. We had fun. It was a good time. And then we went bowling afterward, or the next day, with my husband's parents, and that was fun. We don't bowl very often, so we all bowled really crud. Except for my husband. He's a really good bowler regardless, because my mother-in-law was on a bowling team for many, 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 many years, so all of her sons are great bowlers. Oh, what else do I have to talk about? Stranger Things. Right before Halloween, we watched Stranger Things 1. And then right when Stranger Things 2 came out, we watched the other one. That's a fun show. It's good. I wish it was more supernaturally. Like, I wish there was more lore, maybe? I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing something from that show. I feel like I need more information about the creature. I need to know more about it. I don't know why, because that's kind of the suspense of it, is you don't know what this creature is. So it's fun. I like it. I finished Ender's Game. I love that book. It took me forever to get through it, and I wish it could have been better, but I liked it because as a vegan, it brought up a lot of good thinking points of, you know, why do we see certain animals as companions? And why do we see certain animals as food? That's not what the book's about. The book is about a species of alien that is on this planet that try to live their lives next to the human colony. The human colony is now using anthropology to come in and figure out what these aliens are. Are they like humans? Are they not like humans? Are they nice? Will they go to war with us? How can we control that? So as a vegan, I see that as a way of judgment, of how do we judge other species compared to us? And it's pretty clear in the book that you know, you can't judge other species compared to your own species. You can't do that. You're humanizing them in a way that isn't beneficial to the other species. Especially in this book, you've got a species who create life differently than humans do. And so to try to make their lives human-like is not beneficial for them. You can't do that. But at the same time, you can't treat this other species like they're less valuable either. Just because they aren't human-like does not mean they're less valuable. It means they're valued in a different way. So it was really good. It was a really good book to read. I enjoyed it. Of course, I'll read more of the Ender series because my husband has them all. I am now reading... Sorry, they're playing really loudly. I'm now reading a book by Thomas Frank. He's a political writer. He writes all things political. It's called Pity the Billionaire. It is an older book. It was released in 2012, right when the Tea Party movement became big. And he goes into investigating why they became so big, because you have, right after Obama was elected, the recession. And then you see that all these economic strife from capitalism has caused all of these social and economic issues. But for some reason, the Tea Party movement skyrocketed. And their whole platform was based on free market capitalism and economic gain. Now, I've only started it, so I don't have the whole, what his thesis is. But in the beginning, he's trying to figure out, you know, why exactly did Americans vote for the exact thing that pulled us all down. So it'll be an interesting read. I love political reads. That's my thing, especially very far left stuff. So I will let you know if it's good. It's not updated, obviously, because now we have Trump, so that's a whole nother issue. I would like to hear what he thinks now that that's happened, and how race gets involved, because now you've got the very far alt-right people from the Tea Party now rising up into another whole movement. So that's interesting. So yeah, so I think that's everything I've got today. This is going to be a super long video. I'm going to go and cook some dinner. Yeah, not cook, I'm just doing leftovers. That's really... Some nights I just don't like cooking. I would rather just do leftovers. So, I will... Yes, honey.
Mom,
I'm on video if you want to wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait, honey. I'm just about to say goodbye to everybody. Just wait. Okay, please just wait. Okay, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the new subscribers.
Bye.
Bye.